conditioning the clicker, which simply means when Phoenix hears the clicker, she will get a treat. I will be demonstrating captured behavior. Her captured behavior will be her telling her to lay. Phoenix, lay. Phoenix, lay. Lay, Phoenix. Sit, Phoenix.
Hand movement.
Sit, Phoenix. Sit. Sit. Good girl. Target training is when I'm teaching Phoenix the behavior. When she see my two fingers, she will come, touch my fingers with her nose, and then I will click and give her a treat. And I'm going to demonstrate that right now. Phoenix. Adding a cue means that when I'm adding a specific word to the desired behavior, I would have the clicker in one hand and treats in the other. And when I hold my two fingers out and her finger touch mine, I would say touch, and she would touch my fingers with her nose, and I would click and give her a treat. And I would demonstrate this now. Touch. Good girl. Touch. Touch. This, I will be demonstrating changing the reinforcement. I will be using a positive reinforcement. I will be standing in front of her when I get her attention, and I will have a red bin that has her toys in it. Once I have her attention and I tell her to sit, I will click, and instead of giving her a treat, I will give her one of her toys, and I'll demonstrate it now. Phoenix, Phoenix, sit, Phoenix. Sit, Phoenix, Phoenix, sit. Sit, Phoenix. Good girl. Generalization. This means that when you have a learned behavior and you can reinforce it in a new environment, meaning, for example, if I did the target training outside, still follow the same steps. When I show my two fingers and use the word touch, and she touch my finger with her two noses, and then I click and I give her a treat. That's my example of generalization. Extinction. This is when you remove reinforcements for the behavior. My example is when I'm sitting at the table, at the kitchen table, doing my homework, and she'll come up to me and I'm not paying her any attention, and she starts barking at me to get my attention. And then the barking is very high pitched, but I ignore her until she gets quiet, and once she gets quiet, I reach down and give her the belly rub that she loves. The last one is operant counter conditioning. This is when the animal repeats the behavior that is desired, consequences and avoids behaviors that leads to understanding consequences. My example is whenever I catch Phoenix on top of my kitchen table, I use positive punishment. I raise my voice and I tell her, Phoenix, down. She drops her head and she jumps down, and I ignore her for a little bit. I don't give her any belly rubs that she loves. That's my example of operant counter conditioning.